Hey, y'all. How's the week been going? I hope everybody's doing well. Welcome back to the Indigo Corner. Take a seat. Take a seat. I am so excited to be back with y'all. And thank you all for your patience as we waited on this week's Pick a Card. Y'all, this week, it is going to be something else. And Spirit wants to really ask us this week, how are we moving? So this week's pick a card reading, you may have saw that big chess piece, and I'm going to have us pick from a couple chess pieces this week. But before I do that, I have some shout outs. Some of y'all have been hitting me up asking me about my decks. So I want to show you the first deck that I use is the Light Seers Tarot deck. This is not an advertisement, but just really so y'all can see what deck I use. So this is usually the first deck, those first cards that we get from Spirit. And then my music deck, shout out to Jalissa. She is responsible for my music deck. So when we get those songs, that's where that deck comes from. And this deck is not necessarily a tarot deck, but I got it when I was doing some of my own journey of my own spiritual practice. And really, it's called Come Curious Self-Love. So Amazon has these as well, but it's really a good deck to get some information about your past, present, and future self. And then finally, my deck that has the Phoenix and the Celestial Dreamweaver in it. It's called the Tarot of the Sacred Kingdoms. So that's what it looks like. So those are my decks that I use. I will try to put some links in the description box so that you all can just go ahead, for those of you all who are interested in getting those decks. All right, so if you're new to the Indigo Corner, welcome again. This is a space where we come every week to get messages from our ancestors, spirit guides. And I would invite you to, if you have not already, go back and check out the launch of the Indigo Corner. That video, I launched this about 3 weeks ago now, and I just want to again say thank you to all of you who are new, to all of you who comment, to all of you who hit me up. It's just really been a great journey. So this week, you all get to pick from either pile one, you got this sort of crystal sort of piece here. This is called the Knight. Okay, so that's the Knight there, if you're resonating with that. Then the Rook, so sort of like a tower almost, if you will. But yeah, that's the Rook. And then the Bishop piece here. So if you resonate with this is pile 3. That's the Bishop. And so as you're considering your pieces, of course I got the King and Queen here as the overall pieces from Spirit. And again, if you're new here, the way that we do our pick a card readings here at the Indigo Corner is we'll get, depending on the pile that you select, you'll get 2 cards from Spirit about what your next 7 days is going to bring in relation to, for this week, your next blessings and how you should be moving. So you'll get 2 messages from Spirit there. 1 song confirmation. As I am new to my gifts, I like to get songs to confirm what I am saying. And so the songs usually help drive home the message that Spirit is trying to say to you. And then you'll get a message from, this week we'll do future self, So each week we'll do either past, present, or future self. And so this week I was called to pull from your future self with a question or a reflection that you should be considering this week. And then finally, an overall spiritual message on how Spirit is going to be supporting you through the week. We also use my nifty pendulum, so this is it here. At the end of each reading, I usually ensure that the information is correct. And so as I sit here, I want to ask Spirit, is the information I'm going to share in all of these readings correct and from you? Yes or no, please? Okay, that's a yes. So if it's moving in that way, this way is yes, this way is no. So thank you so much, Spirit. Before we go into the cards themselves and we go into the actual piles, we also get an overall Spirit message. And this week for this pick a card, we got the Nine of Swords. Check that out. It's almost looking like you this week is really going to be getting a lot of messages from Spirit, right? Your higher self. So it's like maybe a masculine energy. See how there's like a energy there of masculinity. So maybe I'm hearing an ancestor even that may have passed on some lessons that you may have learned from a father figure maybe, or someone that you look up to with masculine energy. It doesn't necessarily have to be a father or a grandfather or someone of that nature, but someone who is really supporting you that has passed on, that is of higher knowledge, will be supporting us this week. Love that. But what I'm also loving is the curiosity. So there's going to be a lot of curiosity overall this week for us as we sort of determine how we should be moving. There's a lot going on in the world, obviously, and certainly I'm going to reserve what I am seeing and feeling, as Spirit has told me to keep that to myself for now. But we'll get into the pick a card, and I will see you at your piles. All right, y'all. Hey, pile one. Welcome to your pile. You chose this Crystal Knight. And before we get started, I wanted to again say thank you all for your support. If you are interested, a couple of you all have been reaching out about personal readings. So if you're interested in my personal readings, please feel free to email me. I will put my email in the description box as well. Okay, so part one, messages for your next 7 days. This week you have, the Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords. Very much moving like the truth that you know. Spirit is, a lot of information is going to be coming to you this week that's going to really support how you should be moving, especially in this chessboard of life this week. I'll give you a minute to resonate really quick. The one thing about this particular card that I'm seeing is that notice how like there's a lot of information, right? Lot of steps to get to the truth, but the truth is in you, right? And so you're going to be getting a lot of information, learning a lot, information coming in very, very directly to you. And you're going to be using that information to climb, thank you, Spirit, to climb the climb the ladder of success. Some of y'all might be practicing spiritual practices, getting more information about spiritual information, medical information, metaphysical information. Some of y'all are like in school. And so using what you're learning, you're going to be able to notice and keep off. Notice how this raven is flying away. Keep off people, things, situation, energies that might try to hinder your steps up. right? And notice, even though it feels like a spiral, because I'm hearing that some of y'all are like, girl, I keep getting the information and I'm just not seeing where it's supposed to be applied, right? Because your eyes are closed. But that's the whole point. You have to have the energy and the know-how to know that this information is going to help you know what you're supposed to do next, instead of sort of looking for it outside of yourself. Yeah, and you're going to ensure that this negative energy is being sort of flown away, child. Like it's given like bye. I love that. And then with the Ace of Swords, you got, yep, Five of Swords. Let me give you a moment. This week, you're going to really find yourself winning at all costs, right? And the win is in the shadow self. Notice how, like, back there, I just talked about that. And it's inside, and the disappointment is coming from the fact that you're looking for the information outside yourself. So notice how this crow is like bothering the person, right? Because it's like, I'm trying to find this information, but the victory is over here. Notice how like the water feels like it's turbulent and all the things over here, but you're standing with the light, right? With the light. Winning at all costs. You're going to definitely find yourself in a winning energy, but it's going to be predicated on the information that you get this week and how you're going to use that information. And I'll say, remember that we do have the Nine of Swords. So you got 3 swords this week. Cutting through the negativity, cutting through the things that you might have even given up on, I'm hearing. And the things that you've given up on is because information is new now, right? Information is new now. And because it's new, you are going to certainly process it and win. But only if you can find within yourself and this supportive energy that is going to be pushing you towards your next steps. It's going to certainly work out in your favor. I love that. Let's see what song you got for confirmation of this message. And the one thing I'll say about the bishop in chess is that it can move in 2 different colors of the chessboard. It moves in 2 different colors of the chessboard, and it moves across, so up and across. So it's like it can do, but within a limit. So that might resonate as well. All right, we got Rihanna Umbrella. As you all know, for those of you who are new here, even if I know the song, I will read the lyrics on the card, as it might have a message in it that resonates with the cards that we just read, and or the artist or the song itself. The song title might resonate with you, or Spirit might want you to go listen to the song this week, as it might show up in your space. But this week you got Rihanna Umbrella. You have my heart, and we'll never be worlds apart. Maybe in magazines, but you'll still be my star. Baby, 'cause in the dark, you can't see shiny cars. What? Literally just said that. And that's when you need me there. Come on. With you, I'll always share. Because when the sun shines, we'll shine together. I told you I'll be here forever. Said I'll always be your friend. Took an oath, I'ma stick it out till the end. Now it's raining more than ever. Know that we'll still have each other. You can stand under my umbrella. You can stand under my umbrella. Ella, Ella, A. See? Pretty much like it's your higher self, it feels like, again, calling out to you. It's that goal. It's that dream that you have already been thinking about manifesting, working on. You've been through meetings, conversations. You done had people do market research. You've asked your mom, sister, uncle, granddad, everybody. And you've been disappointed at a lot of those answers. But deep down inside, you know that it is your experiences, and it is how you're going to find this information this week and your experiences that's going to really give you the clarity on how you need to move. This feels very businessy, very planned, very much working on something businessy. I keep hearing business development, and somebody, like a lot of y'all in this pile, are in school, learning a lot about new things, and what you're learning is contradictory to what you thought you knew. And the information, thank you, Spirit. The information this week is going to really turn a light bulb on and help you move to like that next color on the chessboard. Work. Love that for y'all. All right, Power One. This week, your future self has two either reflections or questions, or either one reflection, one question that it wants to ask you or for you to consider this week as you move through the week. And you got first, what are you trying to unlearn about love? Some of y'all are doing this because you might feel that someone else is going to like it. Like some of y'all are like doing things because there's a partner involved, and they like, oh, you got to do this like this because I said so. Or what are you trying to unlearn about love? And from your future self, what quality do you want to cultivate in yourself? Exactly. Exactly. What quality do you want to cultivate in yourself? Come on, Spirit. What quality do you want to cultivate in yourself? What do you want to learn? What do you want to unlearn? Okay. All right, Power One. Last message from Spirit around what and how it will be supporting you this week. And you got the Eight of Swords. You got all these swords this week. Eight of Swords. Check that out. Spending time in nature is going to give you a lot of answers this week. Spirit is going to be sending you a lot of messages through nature, birds, trees, especially the trees, right? But there's like, with Spirit supporting you this week in the Eight of Swords energy, is absolutely asking you to ground yourself this week. So all these swords going on, a lot of stuff going to be like cutting through. Eight of Swords. Love this. So be careful this week, Power One, and like be very vigilant in the information that you are learning, because it is certainly going to give you the information that you need to determine what your next step should be regarding your business and school ventures and things that you're learning, things you're working on, and so forth. All right, Pendulum Spirit. Was these messages correct and from you and you alone? Thank you so much, Spirit. All right, Power One. I will see y'all next time. Hey, Pile 2. Welcome to your pile. This week you chose the Rook. Very much the piece that can go all the way one way, all the way the other way, but can only move one way or the other, up and down, left and right. So, what is your message for how will you be moving in this next 7 days when it comes to your blessings that are coming? So first you got King of Pentacles. Ooh. Very much, and just, it's giving very much like knowing what you're doing, mastering what you have been working on, reaping the benefits of your reward. Look at that. Look at how he just sitting. Like with the wisdom, his hair is very much like, I'm chilling. The books back there, very much a lot of knowledge that has been obtained already, and just reaping the benefits this week. I love that, Pal, too. Something that you've been working on, you're going to be able to sit back and watch the rewards this week. And it's going to move you forward, like real fast, like the Rook. You got look at that. You got the Chariot, see? Right? Like winning and moving forward fast. Literally just said that. Major Arcana, major yes card from Spirit. Look at him up there, just knowing that the win, like the light, but also recognize that there is the light and dark. So you this week are going to have a real balance of that, and you're going to have a control of it, and you're going to win because of it. Look at that. That wolf, them horses, just aware. Love that. Just, I'm also hearing that the thing that you have been working on that I talked about in this King of Pentacles, the reason why you're going to be able to reap the rewards of that and see it is because it's going to happen so fast this week. Like, it's like the King of Pentacles is the King of Pentacles is watching these horses. It's like giving very much like Kentucky Derby. Only he need a hat. No, I'm just kidding. Part 2, y'all gotta tell me how y'all winning this week. Oh my goodness. Okay, so what song do you have this week to confirm this message? For those of you who are new, the song may be a song I know the lyrics to. Even if I do know it, I will read the full card, as the lyrics may have a message in it for you, or the song itself, or the artist itself, or Spirit might want you to go listen to the song this week. And this week, y'all got Walked Out of Heaven, Jagged Edge. This was my song, too. Never mind. I do that every week, but I don't want to get... Anyway, I'm rolling down a lonely highway, asking God to please forgive me for messing up the blessing he gave to me I see. Everything's clearer now. Sorry. Everything's clearer now. The night's as black as ever been. The night's as black as ever been. Without my girl, I'ma lose it. I pray he just sheds his grace on me. Listen. Okay. I'm just saying that, like, and then you got this Nine of Swords energy. Remember, we got this Nine of Swords energy overall supporting us for the week. So with this win and this energy, you're going to know that this win is not only something that you worked hard on, but you're going to be rewarded in so many ways. Like, you're going to be moving forward, and you're going to move forward so fast, just like the Rook. Or across, however you decide you want to move. Wow, love that. All right, so this week, your future self has how many? 3 either questions or reflections for you to consider when it comes to this next week. Also, let me go back to this Rook energy. Like, on a chessboard, these two, like the Knight and the Rook, I mean, they can do damage, but they do it very much covertly. Very much covertly. But this that you've been working on, this information that you've learned, this money you've invested, that degree you're working on, that class you just finished, it's happening. And under people's noses too. Under people's noses too. Personally, I love that. I love moving like that. And y'all have been doing that. Y'all been working on something y'all ain't been telling nobody about. But I know. See? You can't hide from spirit. All right. So the first future question. Fill in the blank. I will never. I'm hearing compromise myself again. I'm hearing let these hoes think they playing with me. Fill in the blank. What do you want to feel more of? Yeah, I feel like with this King of Pentacles energy, that like this week is going to bring opportunity for you to ask this question and have an answer even better. You hear those sirens? What do you want more of? Because it's given very much like every new level is the minimum. Always remember that. Like you're like, all right, I've mastered that. Yeah, I've mastered that. What do you want to feel more of? Is it accomplishment? Awareness? Intuitiveness? Connection? Love? Whatever it is, it's not something that you've mastered. That's what I'm hearing. And third, what do you trust will work out for you? What do you trust will work out for you? Your future self is real loud, like, child. What, like, you've learned the lessons. You've mastered the information. You've invested the time, money, resources in the things. Now what? Is what I'm hearing. Now what? And it's clear to you. It's clear. It's clear to you. All right, Spirit. Finally, what's the overall message of how you are going to be supporting PAL 2 on their next 7 days on how they need to be moving with this blessings coming their way? And you got, not the Chariot twice. Yo. Hey, yo. Hey, yo. Look at her. Look at her. Just on the way. Just on the way. I'm low-key speechless. So give me a minute. It's like, Spirit is like, hello. Yes, 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 yes. Like, aware, determined, with the support. Like, look at her. I'll give you a minute. I'll give you a minute with her. Child. Y'all gotta tell me in the comments, like, like, Spirit is saying, look, I done put the wrong, listen. Spirit is saying that not only will this happen this week, but it's a yes. Like, it's winning. It's very much like winning. Like, who's touching you? And we're not even gonna get into this tiger. Say what? Animal spirit. I'm hearing very much. This is how spirit. This is spirit may manifest itself in tigers this week to show you where you're being supported. You might see tiger commercials, documentaries, mascots. Look for that. I know that's right, Paul, too. All right, Paul 2. Again, if you are interested in a personal reading with me, my email is in the description box. I'm so excited to be supported by those of you that come and sit in the corner. All right, Spirit, was this message from you and you alone? Big yes. Thank you, Spirit. All right, Paul 2. Thanks for coming to sit in the corner. And I'll see you next time. Hey, Paul 3. Welcome to your pick a card. Y'all chose this Crystal Bishop. Very much the piece that moves diagonally. Very much across the board. 10s across the board. So, if you know, you know. All right. So what is Spirit wanting you to know about how you're going to be moving in these next 7 days when it comes to the blessings coming your way? The first, you got 2 cards this week. First card you got, 7 of Pentacles. Seeing finally, the fruits of your labor starting to take form. The seeds that you planted some time ago, you're going to start to see it. And you've been working on it. You've been working on whatever this is for some time. And this week, you're going to start to see some of those plants grow a little bit. And you're going to really be like careful about how you roll it out, right? Like I'm hearing a new business venture. I'm also hearing new family plans, um, plans that you have like kept to yourself, and now you're ready to start to tell people because you've seen some of the fruits show up. Maybe you've done like a focus group of some sort. You might have been you had a new idea and you tried it with a couple people and you got some good feedback. And so now you like, girl, like, I'm finna like, let it be all out here. Also, I'm also hearing for some of y'all love situations that are past that you was like, look, I put in some real good seeds there. Might be friendships that you've put in good seeds, and now you're going to see the fruits of those seeds, and you're going to be really careful. Like, like for some of y'all, I just heard, don't call me the same day I gave you my phone number. Like, wait. You know what I mean? Like it's giving that type of energy. Like whatever this is has waited. It has waited the 3 days. It has waited the whatever bound, it has waited and you're happy. And so you're like, okay. Mm-hmm. Then you got the death card, rebirth. Yep, see that? Look at that. It's like literally the trees are identical. And it is a rebirth. A lot of people, I know my sister, she gets really... she always tells me to keep my cards away because she's scared of this card. I'm like, child, listen, this is an amazing card. It's rebirth. It's a newness, right? It's like, even in death and rebirth, for some cultures, when people who have transitioned, they commit them back to the ground, right? And then they are able to provide life for something new. Same thing here. And I'm hearing like a new awareness within yourself. Like, although there's a lot of happening, like maybe around you, there's an awareness within that's going to provide this rebirth. And notice how the infinity sign, right? There's an infinite relationship between what you must put away and plant seeds for and what must grow. Because one day these are going to have seeds that fall. They're going to go all the way down here. And there's going to be a cycle, an infinite cycle. And so Spirit is asking you to remember that. Every new level is the minimum. As you play chess this week with the information that you know about what you've been working on, notice that it's okay to be careful. But step fully into your rebirth. Step fully into that. And whatever that rebirth is, I'm hearing like information about your relationship boundaries, information about the work that you've been working on. And remember, we have this Nine of Swords energy that's supporting us this week, right? So when you consider the Nine of Swords energy, is cutting through the minutia, getting to the information that you have always known, what you've been working on. You're ready to sort of show the light to people and what you've been working on, but there might be still a little bit of cloudiness here because you're doubting yourself. You're doubting yourself. You're doubting all these things that you have learned. You're doubting a lot of the things that you may have seen. But this week is going to be an undeniable awareness. Undeniable awareness. And it's going to take you to this rebirth. And Spirit is supporting. And we'll wait until, we get to your final card here to see how Spirit is going to be supporting you there. But yeah, it's giving very much like you're going to see the fruits of that labor this week. All right, what song do we have to confirm this message, Spirit? For those of you who are new, even if I know the song, I will read all of the lyrics so that If there's a message that might come out, it might confirm a message that we just talked about. It might be Spirit wants you to listen to the song this week. The song might come on, show up. It might show up when it's during a situation. You might be resonated with the artist or the song is title itself. But this week, y'all got Usher, My Boo. I feel like this song has been coming up a lot. But I was just talking about, anyway, I'm just reading. There's always that one person that will always have your heart. You never see it coming because you're blinded from the start. You know that you're that one for me. It's clear for everyone to see. Oh, baby. Oh, yeah. You gotta rock away to this one. Come on. You will always be my boo. See, I don't know about y'all, but I know about us. And it's the only way we know how to rock. I don't know about y'all, but I know about us. And it's the only way we know how to rock. That's all I'm gonna say. Okay, don't cuss me out. Don't cuss me out. I'm just saying. Like, I'm just saying, it's very much like the things that you have been working on. You've been working on them because in behind the scenes. You've been working on them behind the scenes. Right? But now it's time to show them. Show them who your boo is. Show them who your boo is, and however that resonates. Is it that project? Is it that degree? Is it that business? Is it that actual boo? Show them. Why not? Right? If that's because it's the evidence is there. The evidence is there. I'm hearing both, like this is very much like love and business. This Seven of Pentacles death energy. Yeah. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna keep that message to myself. Spirit said, "Don't say that." Okay, this future self card is a question that your future self wants you to consider when it comes to this week and how you're going to be winning. And you got the question: what about you? Do you barely recognize? Don't bring it up. Don't bring it up too. Don't bring it up. Y'all said what? Okay. What about you? Do you barely recognize? I'm just reading the cards, y'all. Okay. Just listen. Your future self want to know as you are developing into this new self with this work that you have been putting in with these pentacles that you've rooted, and now you're gonna see some of these here plants. What? Yeah, you're gonna need to know. It's your future self is asking you that because you have to give yourself some grace as to the process that you've already been through. Like you've won already. Like give yourself that celebration. Give yourself that celebration. Okay. Finally, Spirit, what is the overall support you're going to give Pile 3 as they move through their week? Let me go, before we get there, I just also want to acknowledge that the Bishop in chess, it moved. It could go, like, it can really devastate people, like, folks. It can move fully diagonally across the full board. It can't go across, however, it can see further than most of the pieces on the board. I'm just saying. All right. Spirit, what is this last message that you want to tell Pal 3 around how you're going to be supporting them this week? And you got, listen, the 10 of Wands. I just... I don't mean to laugh, y'all. Okay, I'll let you just sit with the card a little bit. I'm just saying, Spirit, like, they just, y'all just... like, it literally... I feel like I don't even have to say it, but I will. Like, the 10 of Wands is like, it feels burdensome, but you're moving forward, right? Notice how you are moving in that light. Look at her. She out. She like, all right, peace. I'm out of here. I'm out of here. Like, I'm out of this darkness. Like, I'm out of this darkness. Like, I'm out of this darkness. Like, I've planted seeds. I've done the work. I see the manifestation. I'm out. Spirit is just going to definitely be nudging you and reminding you this week in this 2 of Wands energy. I think I said 10 at first. 2. It's the 2. 2 of Wands. Like, waiting for the manifestation to come in, but also going toward it. I love this for y'all. Overall, y'all just going to be really seeing a lot of the fruits of your labor this week come to fruition. It's going to certainly take you into a new level of your existence. It's going to feel like a rebirth. And you're going to recognize the infinite cycle of it, right? And you're going to also know that, like, it is because of that work that you've done in the shadows that's going to really find itself in a positive space in the energy that you will be moving through this week as the many blessings that will be coming for you. All right, Spirit, was this message from you and you alone? Thank you. Just swinging yes. All right. Thank you, Pal 3, so much for coming to sit in the corner. And I will see y'all next time. And again, if you are interested in my personal readings, I will be putting my email details in the description box. See y'all next time.